In today's video, I'm going to be trying a heatless curls experiment number 527,000. I am going to be doing this heatless curls technique that I've been seeing all over Instagram and TikTok, but I've only ever seen people doing it on naturally straight hair, so I've got no idea if it works on naturally curly hair. The curly curlies. So I'm here to do this experiment so that you don't have to, waste your money. The tool that I'm trying today is this thing. So basically it's this foam kind of tube. It's covered with satin, comes with this clip up the top, which I've been actually wearing separately because I just like that clip, and then these two satin scrunchies as well. So the whole thing comes together. I've got no idea what to call it. For a while I was calling this kind of like a halo curler. No idea where I got that name from. Because I do not know the name of it, it made it very difficult for me to try and find this online. So I even tried DIYing it. And I am terrible at DIY. It was a mess. It was not usable. So that kind of leads me to today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. Basically, my failure in making this really made me want to brush up on my sewing skills, my crafting, my DIY on Skillshare. And I'm going to talk more about them a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, for right now, let's see if this works, shall we? I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out. Let's go. It's Lana here. Welcome back to Lana Summertime. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. We're going to try this heatless curling method on my naturally curly hair and just see what we get. See if it works, see if we can make this happen. I really hope it works, you guys. If you like this type of video, please remember to thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me if you know any other curling methods that I can try. I always tell you what you're going to need. You're obviously going to need one of these things if you want to try this. You can DIY it like I said, or you can buy one. I am probably going to use a brush. I'm going to use the Flora & Curl Twist and Braid Cream because that does wonders for my braid outs. My braid outs always look really good. It kind of like holds it in place. Doesn't make it look like really hard and stiff like hairspray or something, you know, like it gives it a lot of movement and stuff. But the very first thing that I need to do, if I have got any hope in hell of this working, I am gonna have to get my hair wet first, and so will you probably. If your hair looks like mine, you're gonna have to get it kind of wet. I'm really sad because this wash and go is only a couple of days old and it was really pretty. This wash and go was actually from my Curl Company bundle. I will leave my Curl Company bundle linked down below so you guys can check that out. Anyway, I'm about to go and destroy it all. I'm gonna go and get my hair wet so that we can do this. Let's do it. Alright guys, we're here in my main bathroom where the lighting absolutely sucks. This is where I can kind of just tip my head over because there's a bath in this bathroom, so I can just like tip my head over. I'm gonna use shampoo to get all of that product out of my hair from my wash, my last wash and go. Conditioner. Okay, so I just got done with that really quick little wash. You don't even need to wash your hair. The main point is just to get your hair wet. So you could even just use a spray bottle, but I just wanted to clear out all of that old product, all of those old curling creams that might affect the final result. And one more thing, I didn't film this part, but I did use a leave-in conditioner. No harsh chemicals, no silicones, no parabens, no sulfates, no mineral oil, no propylene glycol, no animal testing. It's handmade, it's cruelty-free, it's ethically traded, it's paraben-free, it's silicone-free, and it's family owned and operated. And I'm about to put in some twist and braid cream as well. Flora & Curl Style Me range, their twist and braid cream. Go ahead and run it all through with a brush. Not me literally going into tutorial mode when I have never done this before. Right, so I'm gonna try and split my hair down the middle as best I can. I don't want my parting to be perfectly straight at the back because I feel like when it's perfectly straight at the back, it makes it really difficult for it to blend in afterwards, like when you're styling it. So I would prefer it to be all jaggedy because that way it should all kind of blend together again. Fun fact, they do the same thing with cesarean scars. They prefer to tear it because it heals better rather than cut it. There you go. So I'm just gonna try and brush it out as best I can because if there's even just a little bit of my natural curl left, then that will come through in the final result. Ooh, imagine if I just did my hair one day as one big giant curl like this. This is what it looks like when it's at home, you guys, and it doesn't have the other stuff on it. So I guess I'm just gonna pop this on top of my head like that. Clip it. We're gonna take a small section first. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be way harder than I thought. I'm gonna have to brush it like this so that it's straight. And then that's gonna come around. And then as it comes back, you're gonna take another section and join it. Like, you know when you braid? You know. And then that's gonna come in as well. I'm gonna brush that straight. Oh my gosh, I hope this works. And brush that one as well, make sure it's nice and tight. That's another thing as well, like tension is really gonna help this to stay. I feel like I kind of look like a princess or something from the viewfinder. Like to you guys I probably look crazy, but from where I'm sitting, the top thing kind of looks like a bit like a tiara or something.
I may be a princess.
We're gonna bring the last one to the opposite direction. I don't know why, that's how I see people doing it online. It's hard. There was just enough room for all of my hair on that one. So I'm just gonna go secure that right at the end with the scrunchie. Make sure it stays nice and tight. Oh no, it's really loose right here. That's not good. I'll do this side and then maybe we'll come back and do that side. Now that we can see this one, we can definitely see that this one needs improvement. This clip is bothering me. I feel like I don't like that clip. It does kind of like try to jump up with the clip. Okay, maybe I do need the clip. I just don't like it because it kind of messes up the top of your head. Put it over there on the side that's already done. Oh, it's so loose. No. You have got to use this, guys, because this is what keeps it at the front of your head. Otherwise, it slips to the back.
A few moments later.
Now that it's all done, I need to dry it because I don't want to sit and wait all day for it to dry. So I've gone and got my soft bonnet attachment hood. I have to do one side at a time because the bonnet doesn't fit over everything. So while I have a minute while this is drying, I really want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. So Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes ranging from arts and crafts, illustration, photography, writing, business management, you name it. There is a class for it on Skillshare. So I mentioned that I wanted to start doing some sewing classes on there, maybe getting a bit crafty, learning how to alter clothes and make things like this. I think that would be really fun. But my most recent thing that I've been doing is splits training on there because I really need to get my splits back. I actually had it for a little while at Christmas time, lost it, want to get it back. So been doing a lot of good yoga classes and splits over on Skillshare. So because I am partnered up with Skillshare, I was able to make sure there was something in it for you guys. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. That membership is usually only around about $10 a month, but if you're within the first 1,000 people to click the link, you get a free trial. Check it out. So should we get this hair dry and see what's actually happening here? Hi guys, so today is actually a new day. I just look exactly the same as yesterday almost. My hair was not getting dry with the hairdryer, so I decided just to call it a day, go to sleep and come back in the morning and hopefully it will be dry. Fingers crossed, I really hope it's dry. Let's see. Oh my god, there's still parts that are damp. I'm gonna have to dry it some more because I wasted too much damn time to just unravel it now while it's still wet. I don't want to wait any longer. Maybe don't do it with your hair as wet as mine was. I think maybe a spray bottle, like a little spritz down, would actually work better and then your hair wouldn't be taking forever to dry like mine. So let's go, let's see what we got. It looks pretty though, doesn't it? Still feel the patches where it's damp though, and that's not going to be good. Oh no, that's not good. No, but it's still wet. We can't. It's because the satin is wet. I'm gonna put it back up for a little while. I've been trying to dry it now with this hairdryer for the longest time. So this has had hours and hours and hours to dry. It's had overnight, it's had the soft bonnet attachment, it's had the hairdryer. And I think that maybe the reason why it's taking so long to dry is because the satin roller itself is wet. I was kind of going down the same route as like if you use a wave former or a curl former, because with those, they're made out of like mesh. On every single one of them, it's got room to breathe because it's mesh and it's got all these little holes going all the way through it. So it actually gets dry really quickly. I can do a full head of wave formers, stick a bonnet on my head for about half an hour and it's done. It's dry, it's ready to go. But that's just not going to work with these. I still think it's a good idea to do this on wet hair, just not as wet as my hair was when I first did it. So maybe just take a little water bottle like this and this should be enough. This has to be dry. I'm going to do the second side, you guys. I hope it's dry.
What?
It's not dry. It kind of has the same problem as what the other side had. I think it could work, you guys. And look at this silly little Look, this just formed while I was sleeping. Well, I kind of look like a donkey right now, or like a lamb or something. You can already tell that my roots definitely started reverting back because they weren't able to stay really tight. Whenever you want to do a style like this, tension and tightness is key. So I have these two combs from Flora and Curl as part of their new botanical hair care range. Start just shaking things out with my roots. I might even try just brushing through some of those as well. Just see what happens. I only think I should get some oil on this before I start brushing too much. This is the Aveda Nutriplenish Multi-Use Hair Oil. So I actually really like this stuff. I just want to make sure it doesn't go too puffy, you know? I like the oil. Oh, I like the shine towards the ends, because you know the ends I think took the brunt of all of that hair drying. Of course, this is like a heatless curling method, so you don't need to use the hairdryer at all if you really want it to be completely heatless. That was just me trying to do it for a YouTube video, trying to like finish it by deadline, you know, so I was like trying to dry it quick. You don't have to do that. Oh, I'm starting to feel more hopeful about this already. Alright, so of course I'm gonna lay my edges down. What should I do about my roots? Because they went all bumpy, because they're like my natural pattern. I don't know what to do about that. Also, I'm not sure what to do about the curls, because like they look kind of cute, but I feel like I shouldn't leave them like this. Like I feel like I need to style them more. Like I'm brushing it and it's making it go really bad. I mean, I think I might leave it as the two different sides, and you guys can tell me which side you prefer. Do you prefer the brushed out sides? I don't. You can see like the technique did work. I just feel like there's better techniques for naturally curly hair. If you're trying to change your curl pattern, this one just kind of feels a bit awkward. I just think there's easier ways to do it personally. Flexi rods, a whole bunch of things could get you results like this without taking you so much drying time. So yeah, for me this wasn't really the best one that I've tried. I think maybe if I had done this on a straight wig and then tried to brush out the curls, I could have got that more like Hollywood glam type curl with that. But I don't really think it's going to work with my natural hair, especially because this didn't dry very well and there was already some frizzy patches which just aren't going to sit very well in that brushed out style. So I think for this side I'm going to have to stick with the curls, which I think they came out really pretty. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to claim your free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. You have to be within the first 1,000 to click the link down below. And if you do miss out, it's only £10 a month. Alright, that's the video for today. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you had fun. Keep having fun for the rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Give me an Instagram and TikTok, all linked down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.